Sons and daughters of the church, let us hearken to him.
Thousands of people make the pilgrimage to Santiago every year, many of them for sport or for secular reasons, but over the past 1,000 years, millions have made the pilgrimage for the specific purpose of venerating the shrine of St. James the Apostle. And you can't, going on the pilgrimage, you can't mistake the Catholic aspect of it. We believe in one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church, and to make a pilgrimage and to suffer through the pain of walking and blisters and everything, to reach your goal of venerating the tomb of one of the 12 apostles and being successfully apostle, his name is James, was particularly a great joy for me. And our goal was to get there for the Feast of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin. So we made it there on Sunday night, and we were able to celebrate Mass on the Feast of the Assumption. But every stop along the way, we had a Pilgrim's Mass, and it was a wonderful experience.
What happened to you today at World Youth Day?
Well, this morning, right before our catechesis, St. Therese, the little flower, arrived outside of our church. And I was blessed enough to be one of the pallbearers to bring in her relics and process into the altar and lay her to rest on the altar in front of the whole church.
You mean, what relics did you carry?
It was some of her bones in a huge golden case, yes.
You got to carry some of the little flower's bones.
It was very humbling.
Wow. And you had a line up there. You were just on Life on the Rock. You had a line up there. Repeat it for our audience.
I just thought it was so ironic because through the last 2,000 years, this church has been held up by the saints and martyrs who have gone before us, and to be able to be holding and carrying the saints is just mind-blowing. It just really brings you to it puts you in your place.
They carry us, and then you carried her.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And one last question. You had a message that you wanted to send to all the young Catholics around the world, but especially back in the States, maybe even in Arizona. What would you say to them from World Youth Day?
I would say look into your faith. Find out what your faith is about. Don't just talk about your faith, but live your faith and be a light to others.
One last question. Do you have any crazy or interesting stories so far from World Youth Day?
Well, we were at the Papal Mass, or the opening Mass actually, and we weren't even close to the altar or anything. We just seen this TV screen with no words, and we're just sitting there and we're like, this stinks, but at the same time it was so cool because we read the readings and we followed along, and it was amazing to be there with so many people from around the world just there for the same reason for Christ.
Yeah, amen. All right, thank you, Ethan.
Thank you so much.
God bless.
Will come at your face, so get ready. Look up and see the moon shining down on me, all alone, just so happy to be myself, be anything, always be free. I wonder now, are you where you wanna be?